what's good, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Live Wire Sports Media. This is your Cool Down Tuesday edition. So I have a few updates. Today, the Indiana field would play basketball again. After all the hoopla for the last couple of days, they do play basketball again today, and they will be playing at home against the Atlanta Dream. Game kicks off at 7:30, but we have an update. Now, last week, Sophie Cunningham had hurt her ankle in the preseason game against the Dream. She didn't play in the season opener against the Chicago Sky, which didn't need her. Now, she has been practicing, she's been advocating to play, but Stephanie White has been taking a lot of precaution to keeping her safe because there's a lot of basketball to play in the season. Now they do have a prime time, big time game this weekend against the New York Liberty. That is going to be a test game right there. And I said that I think the Fever could beat the Atlanta Dream without Sophie for these two games and have her ready for Saturday, or she could come back Thursday. But with recent footage, there's a chance she could play tonight. Now she is questionable. So let me roll the clip and let y'all see for yourself.
Have a three ball. Pretty sure it's like a foul. Hall of Famer, Brazil's
She's progressing really well. I think every day we see her movement. Every day we see her more confident, a little more balanced. I know Sophie wants to play tomorrow. I know she has some more tests to go through just to see if she's going to be ready. But in my mind, I want to make sure that she's 100% ready. We've got a lot of games in a short period of time. We need her on the floor. I don't want to rush it and have any setbacks. So we'll see what her testing goes through today and what the results of that are, and then meet with the training staff and talk with Sophie about a game plan.
So there you have it from Stephanie White. She said she doesn't want to rush it. So my notion, my thought, I don't think she will play tonight. I think they will give it a little bit more time. Now, if she does play, I wouldn't be surprised. But nevertheless, she is moving a little bit better. She's running. I don't see any cutting. I don't see no lateral movement. That's one of the things with an ankle injury. How much pressure you gonna be able to put on them? How much are you going? How much are you going to run, cut, you know, defend off? Because teams, anytime dealing with an injury, teams gonna go at you. They say, "Oh, well, she's just coming back. Let's test her out. Let's test her. See what how good she really is." So I think that at the end of the day, I think Sophie is 50-50 to play. But me personally, I think the Indiana Fever have enough. They have enough to beat the Atlanta Dream. I mean, yeah, the Atlanta Dream. Because if the Atlanta Dream just lost 70-74 to a young Washington Mystics team that we beat in preseason, but we didn't play everybody, then I'm sure that the Indiana Fever is going to go in that game like, hey, at full speed. And I think, again, guys, I'm going to do another prediction. I think it's going to be another blowout, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be another blowout. I think by the second quarter, again, it's going to be a blowout. The first quarter is going to be a feel out. But I think once this fever start rolling and locking down, because I think Leo Boston probably going to play better against Brianna Jones. I think the matchup with Caitlin and Pau is going to be interesting, but I think Pau is going to, she's going to have a handful. She's going to have a handful in this game. But if Sophie does play, that is an extra bonus. And you might see Michaela Tipson play as well. Turner. How about I say Brianna Jones? Brianna Turner. And everything like that. But I think Stephanie White is doing the correct thing to making sure you caution any rushing to rush on Sophie Cunningham back, because me personally, I know Sophie wants to play. Now she could play Thursday. She could play if she don't play tonight. She could play Thursday on the road, and then Saturday. But it remains to be seen. Like I said, she is questionable to play in this game. Now, but we will know sometime today. I think could be round about 12 or whatever the case might be. I think we'll find out if Sophie Cunningham is going to play or not. So that's going to be a headline. As I'm making this video now, we could get news break. Hey, she could be out for the rest of the game. So we'll see. But nevertheless, Sophie does look good. She is getting some reps in. Now, you haven't seen her in full practice. She was in participating practice, shoot around drills and stuff like that. So we haven't seen her in a full practice. So that's the one thing that we have to look at, because if she was in full practice, then I would say she will play. But since she's not in full practice, even though Stephanie White says she is progressing well, that is encouraging. But so I say she's 50-50. I don't think she's going to play. Me personally, I don't think she's going to play. But would I would be shocked if she does? Nah, I won't be shocked, because she's a competitor. And having her out there on that floor is going to even give extra firepower to what Caitlin Clark just displayed a couple of days ago, especially running the floor and everything, like especially, subbing in for Natasha Howard a little bit more and stuff like that, and, Lexi coming in for DeWanna Bonner a little bit. So that Sophie is needed. She is definitely needed. So we'll see. But until then, like, comment, subscribe. This is your Cool Down Tuesday edition. This is Live Wire Sports Media. And guess what? At 7:15, I will be going live for the game, as always. Calling the game. Play by play. So welcome and join me. So therefore, until the next episode, you know what it is. Because if you don't know, now you know.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live Wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delay.